Another topic that is pretty common among patients at healthcare clinic is the idea of various nutritional supplements. This is sort of a broad, squishy topic because a supplement might be something that is added to a diet that is insufficient in something. So for example, in the Health, Energy, and Longevity plan that we have available, we talk about 4 things that are very universally deficient in our diet or in our environment in most places in the United States. These things include iodine, or what people will call iodine, just a different way of pronouncing it, magnesium, which is a metal, that is a mineral supplement, the active forms of fish oils, which are abbreviated DHA and EPA. They each have names that are very long that I won't say because it's not helpful. And then vitamin D, which from the vitamin D video, you will know is not a vitamin. It's actually a hormone that we just simply don't make very well. So those 4 things are extremely common deficiencies in just about everybody in the United States. In particular, iodine, for example, is almost exclusively in the ocean. And if you step out your front door and you can't see the ocean, there's a good chance that you're iodine deficient. Magnesium and other minerals are highly deficient in our dirt, and so our crops grow in mineral deficient soil, and so then the crops don't have those minerals as part of them. Crops don't use minerals as food. People think that plants get food from the soil. They actually don't. Plants get food from carbon dioxide, which is a gas in the air. And then they put that together using photosynthesis to make glucose. That's what the synthetic process is. They're synthesizing glucose. And then glucose is hooked together into starches, and then those starches go down into the roots. And so that's how a plant makes its own food so that it can survive over the winter. And so you can grow a plant basically in styrofoam where it has a place for its roots and water is present, and the plant can survive pretty well without much mineral content. But that plant as a food then is going to be very mineral deficient. And so mineral deficiencies are not fixable by simply getting better plant sources unless the soil has a good mineral content to it. And many of our farming practices today are designed to enhance yields, which decreases the mineral content in the soil. And then, of course, we have mineral deficient food, and if we feed that food to animals, then even the animals that we might slaughter and eat are also mineral deficient. So minerals are kind of a problem in general, and many times these things need to be supplemented in order to correct dietary deficiencies which would not be there in the natural system of more organic farming that was done several hundred years ago. This isn't to complain about farming practices, because by our current practices we've increased yields, the food availability has increased significantly, but the quality of some of that food has decreased significantly. And so that means that we're prone to having various dietary deficiencies. Now, vitamins are a little bit different because vitamins are organic compounds, and these are mostly made by plants and bacteria of various types. And so these are made even when there's mineral deficiency, at least in most cases. Now, it's also true that plants need minerals and bacteria need minerals, and some of those minerals are necessary for the creation of various vitamins and other organic compounds. So it's not like minerals can be completely removed and the vitamins and all of those nutrients will show up anyway because they may not be able to be made very well. But it's also true that the vitamins in many cases are made in these other organisms, and those we can get from our diet in many cases.